What are we saying, people? Are we good? Wow, it's been a little while since I've been on a video. Loads of things happening, obviously, personally. But yeah, we get back on it. We'll get back on it. Football season's obviously finished. I didn't actually do a roundup of the final games of the season last season because obviously I was too busy being gassed on Man City winning the league already, innit? So I didn't get to do one. I will do that now and obviously let you know what it is I'm planning on doing next season as well. Obviously try to sort of make the videos a little bit better as well. But we'll get into the fixtures of the final game of last season. Aston Villa versus Brighton, that ended 2-1 at Villa Park. Obviously both Aston Villa and Brighton getting into Europe. I think it's the Europa Conference League for Villa, and then obviously Brighton going into the Europa League for the first time in their history, so well done to both of them. Everton 1, Bournemouth 0. Everton staying up on the final game of the season. So they've actually survived at the expense of Leicester City, who actually won their game at home against West Ham, but to no avail, unfortunately, as Everton just needed to beat Bournemouth by that wonder goal by Doucouré from Goodison. Leeds United 1, Tottenham 4, Harry Kane getting another brace. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Leeds were pretty much already down. They needed a big favour from two different sides as well, which was never forthcoming for them. So they've actually just been relegated as well. Brentford 1, Manchester City 0. Of course, Manchester City were already champions, were resting players for the FA Cup final and the Champions League, which they obviously subsequently won. Brentford, another team, has had a really good season this season as well. Very well done to them, and that's ironically who Tottenham kick off against next season at the G-Tech on Sunday, Super Sunday. That would be sharing a day with Chelsea versus Liverpool, which is the opening game there as well. Man United 2, Fulham 1 from Old Trafford. Bit of formality there. United obviously in the Champions League, Fulham having nothing else to play for. Chelsea 1 versus Newcastle, that was 1-1. Chelsea, who've just now got Mauricio Pochettino in at the moment, having a really good go at the moment with regards to the transfer market. I believe they got Caicedo being signed up now as we speak at the moment. I believe they're in talks with him at the minute. Selling all the players over to Saudi Arabia. Koulibaly's gone, Mendy's gone, Ziyech is gone. Mason Mount's about to be sold to Man United just now. Yeah, they're just trying to flog off all their dead wood at the moment now. So they're obviously trying to build a squad that Pochettino would like. Newcastle are in for Tonali, I've seen. I think he's the closer one. I think they were looking at Barella as well. I don't think Inter Milan want to sell. But Newcastle seem to be in really fine fettle at the moment. Champions League, obviously, for them next season, so they obviously would need to strengthen. But that will be an intense signing if they get Tonali from AC Milan. Really good signing. I understand they're in for a right back as well. I can't remember who it is that they're in for. I've heard rumours of a right back might be coming in to rival Kieran Trippier. Leicester 2, West Ham 1, as we've gone over. Obviously, West Ham winning the Europa Conference League as well, so they're back in the Europa League next season as well. Leicester City with life after James Maddison to start next season, as James Maddison has come to us. Harvey Barnes should be following soon after. West Ham are obviously playing hardball at the moment with Declan Rice. I think Arsenal have bid 105, but in instalments. And West Ham just aren't moving for it. They're not going for it. They want it all pretty much up front. Speaking of Arsenal, they won 5-0 in the last game of the season against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Since then, Ruben Neves has gone to Saudi Arabia. That result was 5-0. Nothing much to play for either side. Both gonna sort of, Arsenal doing the Champions League, and obviously Wolverhampton, finishing the season strong, staying in the league as well. But Arsenal have obviously brought in a couple of players already. Kai Havertz, which I do not understand. I don't know how that makes them any better. I think he's quite trash, to be quite honest. But each to their own in that. And I understand they've got Timber potentially incoming as well. Obviously still trying to get on Declan Rice, which is proving to be a little bit difficult at the moment. Southampton 4, Liverpool 4. Obviously Southampton were already relegated. Liverpool were already in the Europa League spots. Liverpool, I think Liverpool might struggle next season. I'm going to be honest. They've got no resale value on any players that they are looking to sell at the moment. I think they just got rid of Firmino, got rid of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, obviously got rid of Milner for a free as well. Matip is 32, 33. Van Dijk is 31, 32. You're not selling Alexander-Arnold anytime soon. I think Robertson's got another couple of seasons left in him. McAllister's obviously coming already. I think they're in for Szoboszlai as well, the Hungarian forward who wants to come. So I think they're just about to complete that deal. But I don't see much else that Liverpool are going to be doing in this summer. They've got a stadium to pay for, finished sort of completing. They won't have much fun for the next couple of years. I don't think Jurgen Klopp's going to sign a new contract after his current one at the moment. Next couple of years for Liverpool could be a bit problematic. So they're going to need to hope Champions League is at Anfield next season. But watch this space here. We'll have a look. Crystal Palace 1, Nottingham Forest 1 was the final game of the season. Ended 1-1 at Selhurst Park. I'm going to try and do a video once a week to obviously go through all of the transfers and whatnot. Tottenham have got Guillermo Vicario, new goalkeeper in, so it looks like Hugo Lloris is on his way out. Obviously, James Maddison is coming as well. Dejan Kulusevski has now been signed on a permanent deal. I understand Spurs are now looking at another 2 centre-backs at the moment as well, and a potential Harvey Barnes. I understand Barnes is meant to be on his way as well. Harry Winks is a departure, 10 million to Leicester. Nothing to do with the James Maddison deal, but happy to get him off our books, as I think now he's found his level. And yeah, I'm going to try and do as many videos as I possibly can. Next season, I'm going to do a few watch-alongs as well. I'm probably going to launch a TikTok also to obviously try and do a bit more with regards to this, because I actually like genuinely talking about this stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good summer. Yeah, new season's upon us. The new fixtures are out. Obviously, I know where we're going. We got Brentford first game of the season. Obviously, the other game, most notable opening night, will be Friday, I believe it is, which is Burnley versus Arsenal. Vincent Kompany against Manchester City, of course. And then you've got Super Sunday, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Blockbuster game to kick off to, and then obviously us lot will be following on from that. But yeah, we'll talk transfers. There's going to be so many different twists and turns incoming. Liverpool, as I stated before, are close to completing Szoboszlai. Man United close to completing Mount. Yeah, watch this space. I'll see you guys in the new season.